What the hell is going on, people? It is October the 14th. It's Saturday night, and I had the first day of the cross-play open beta on Modern Warfare 3, the Call of Duty, and I'm not into it. It's just I didn't play Modern Warfare 2. I didn't play Modern Warfare 2. I stopped playing Vanguard right after Christmas. Because Call of Duty just don't do it for me anymore. I had got off of all the little YouTube people. Most of them are off my subscription list and all that other stuff. But the beta came around this year. They started talking about it. Just kind of showed up on my YouTube. I wouldn't even think about Call of Duty. And I said, that's a beta coming out, and they talk about it. Let me see what the fuck they. And man, I was like, this is why I don't play Call of Duty anymore. I was like, okay, let me go ahead and download the beta. I can play that. It ain't gonna cost me shit. And one thing popped up there. I'm like, okay, here we go. One of the main reasons I don't like messing around with Call of Duty. I had to delete 4 whole games. I had to delete Skyrim, Fallout 4, Dragon Age Inquisition, and Call of Duty World War II. I had to delete those 4 games just to make room for this fucking beta. I'm like, what? I only got 2 games. I got Elder Scrolls Online and fucking what is it? Modern Warfare 3 beta on my hard drive on my Xbox. I don't have one of those new Xboxes with the big ass hard drive. I don't have that. I got the old school shit. But why does that shit? And it clicked in my head as soon as I saw it. I was like, see, I remember this shit. At least from the more recent Call of Duties, where that shit take up your whole fucking hard drive, where you can't hardly play nothing else but Call of Duty, because you can't fit nothing else on your goddamn game unless you fucking cloud play and everything. But even before then, I get into watching I watch some live streams. I watch the little update videos that they have. It's the same shit. Yeah, it's the same shit. It's like I say, I ain't gonna never miss Call of Duty when I'm just done with it, because I don't play with my friends no more, because I got bad vision, so that shit is a headache for me to try to play anyway. But it's better when you're playing with your friends and shit. But I don't want to be fucking up that game, because I'm a very low KD player. I've had some good cards, but most of the time I'm just I'll go for the what they call it, the points and shit. Play the objective. So I don't be worried about KD and shit like that. Only in specific game modes like free for all, what's that? Kill confirm and team deathmatch. Them the only things I really concern myself with, kill death ratio. Other than that, I'm going for the fucking, I'm trying to win the goddamn game. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out. No, this is what I was supposed to talk about. I go through all this shit, and it's the same motherfuckers, the same people. They get a new car coming, and they complain about the same shit every year. Same shit every year. Skill-based matchmaking. They still jerking off fucking skill-based matchmaking. All these top players, all these motherfucking YouTubers and shit don't want to play against nobody but people who don't know how to play the fucking game. It don't matter how the fuck you word that shit. Eventually, that's what the fuck they gonna say. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be sweaty all the goddamn time. Well, shit, motherfuckers, you playing in a competitive game. You come over there with it. You come online with a competitive attitude. You want to be successful. You want to, have good games all the time. But nobody else in your lobby can have that same attitude. Else your day is ruined. You don't want to play against nobody, but it's just like they've been crying about Christmas noobs and shit like that forever. You know what I'm saying? It's just they just got the game. It's going. The beta, the open beta came out today. Them early access people been waiting. Oh shit, we get these people coming on here. They just got on. They fucking level 25, 30 or some shit like that. And now you got all these people just hopping on the goddamn game that's level 0, because they haven't even unlocked creator class yet. They frothing at the mouth. Oh yeah, I'm finna get me some good gameplays. Until little motherfuckers get their shit together and start spanking your ass back. And then it's gonna be like it was when the beta first came out. Well, man, goddamn, you just get the fuck out of here, dude. Just shut the fuck up already with the skill-based matchmaking. You want to play against trash players all the goddamn time. If you able to pull off a 50 kill game in any goddamn mode, you know what I'm saying? You pretty goddamn good. The shit is not easy to do. I don't even know if I've ever pulled off a 50 kill game. I think I have once. Long ass time ago. It was some team shit. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't me. It was mostly score streaks doing all that shit, and they don't even have those in a game like that now. They done took all that shit out. You get to hear about them crying about dead silence and all this other shit. I think that and skill-based matchmaking is probably the most the highest you gonna hear, when it comes to these motherfuckers and they shit. Just it ain't going nowhere. We ain't got no damn thing. Why it ain't a perk? Why is it again? Damn. They don't know nothing in the goddamn game that goes against them, including players. They don't want nothing in the game that goes against them. It's fucking ridiculous. And I'm just like, this shit been going on for years. They don't want to play against nobody that can play. They only want to play against babies and shit. Kids. Like I was online tonight playing. I'm hearing voices and shit. I'm like, you're not even supposed to have this game. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you're not even supposed to have this game. This is a mature rated game. You're not even supposed to have this game. They on there. Them the people you want to play against, but nowadays, them the motherfuckers that be spanking your ass. Just because you hear some little, they be over there doing all kind of shit. They got them young brains. I can't even fuck with it. But what else they be? They steady talking about campers and shit like that. And I call myself a spot player. Yeah, I call myself a spot player. You can call me a camper. I don't give a fuck what you want to call me. I'm a defensive player. Everything I do is defensive. Even when I'm trading stocks, it's defensive. That's my personality. That's what I do. I'm defensive. And I was watching this live stream and this motherfucker screaming and hollering every time you run across somebody that's looking down the sight line or some shit like that. I remember he was like, yeah, motherfuckers, why don't you just play the game regular? The fuck you mean play the game regular? First of all, that sounds stupid as hell coming out of your mouth. But why everybody gotta play? If you're not running around in the fucking open, not knowing what the fuck you doing, you ain't playing the game right as far as they're concerned. You know what I'm saying? This is shit I hear coming out of their goddamn mouth. At least some of them. You sitting around, you peep around the corner like you fucking supposed to. It's just like tonight when I was playing. I'm sitting there, whatever the beta maps is, and I don't know the beta maps. I don't. All that shit is foreign to me except for Rust. And maybe Favela, but I only ended up on Favela for like a minute because motherfucker wouldn't mute his mic, and I had to just leave the match. And even then, I didn't know where to go because I hadn't played Favela since several fucking Call of Duties ago. I know one spot on there. I think I got up there once, and I couldn't get back. I don't know how to get there. You know, you don't play a map for forever. But that shit gets old. I got real tired of hearing that shit, and that was before I even started playing the beta. What else we got? We got the bitching and moaning from. I had talking points on this shit. This whole Call of Duty thing is not even worth me taking fucking notes at this point. It's just I'm not interested. Because first of all, it's a Sledgehammer game. Sledgehammer can suck all my toes. They just can't. I don't like they Call of Duties. You know, I just don't. Like this game here, I look at all the equipment and shit. They don't have my ground equipment. I know I'm not gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not gonna play it. You don't have my ground equipment, well, shit. That's my play style. If I download a Call of Duty and play, which I might do, but it won't be this. It'll be probably Modern Warfare 2. You know what I'm saying? It might be, and that's only if it comes out on Game Pass, which it might, because you know the whole Activision Microsoft thing, and I have Game Pass, so that will be the only fucking way. That will be the only way. I'm not paying for this Modern Warfare 3 shit, which is, it sounds good to me, because my first full Call of Duty was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which is actually kind of fucked up since this says Call of Duty, which is what got my interest, because I didn't think they was coming out with, I thought they was just going to update Modern Warfare 2. They was like Call of Duty. I'm like 3. I said that must be what they going to call the fucking, call the update. No, motherfucker, that's just, no, they got a whole new release. I'm like, I thought they were supposed to been doing the Modern Warfare 2 for 2 years. I thought that's what they doing. They might gonna support the game, but it just that's more my speed, and that's more of the popular folks non-speed. It's not their speed, because that's what I'm hearing. Oh, like this is faster. This is blah blah blah. This is this that and the other blah 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 blah. Same old shit I've been hearing for years. When every time they start comparing Infinity Ward and Treyarch and shit. Treyarch. They jerk the fuck off of Treyarch. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Then start complaining between the games. I'm like, it's a reason they got 2 different developers making these games, at least at the time. The games are supposed to be different. Well, Treyarch does this. Won't they do that? Well, at that point, won't you just have one big studio that does this shit? You know what I'm saying? They keep crying for the same shit over and over again. The games are supposed to fucking be different. That's why they got different people making each one. Like this one here. Like Infinity War. I didn't play Call of Duty last year because they had that shit. Well, you couldn't just straight level your gun up. I might have would have played it. You know, I'm a shotgunner. You know, for better or worse, I'm a shotgunner. That's how I play. My vision ain't worth shit. I can't see way down the street. So why do I need, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck am I, you know? I really can't. I can't see down the goddamn street. So why am I aiming down there? And I keep myself in close quarters and shit. And that's how I play my game. Close quarters, blah, blah, blah. You fuck around, you know, Infinity War kind of goes along with that, but Treyarch to a certain extent, depending on which game you playing. And then you got the fucking dookie ass Sledgehammer that they don't get it. I mean, they Russia's heaven. I guess that's what you want to call them. It is what it is. I don't have to play the game. I ain't gonna sit here and I'm gonna complain about it, but I ain't gonna complain about it too much after this, because I don't have to play the goddamn game. I want to play Call of Duty, I download the last one. The reason I didn't play the last because the way I saw they had the guns level up, where you couldn't get all your goddamn attachments because they were linked to other weapons you had to fucking level up. I'm like, that's pretty goddamn dumb. Why the fuck would you do that? Why if I want to get an attachment for my shotgun, I got to go to a whole nother weapon that ain't a shotgun to level that up to get an attachment for this. Why is that a thing? And all the Call of Duties are like that to some extent. It's just some dumb shit in there, you know. I understand that you have to innovate and bring in new shit and stuff like that, but certain stuff is just like, no, why is that? It's like Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer came in with that bullshit on World War II. World War II was not bad. After everybody quit. It came in, it was like, didn't nobody like this shit. Fucking Sledgehammer. It wasn't until the boss man and all them people fucking quit. No people made the game like they wanted to make. Everybody was bitching and moaning, like I'm saying they do. And they fucking quit. They was like, fuck it, boom. And then you got some other people that came in, whoever took the role as the boss of Sledgehammer at the time, and started doing, you know, some game magic in there, which also made the game played a lot better. Because when I came back, I stopped playing World War II like pretty early. It's like, this sucks. I'm not fucking with this. And many months later, I went back, and this is not even the same fucking game. It was better, but all that silly shit that a lot of people that they didn't want in the game, all that silly stupid shit that they didn't want in the game, they put it in the game. And now as far as gameplay wise and all that other stuff, I'm like, okay, but all that other silly shit, fucking costumes and them stupid ass dances and shit, they didn't want that shit in the game. And I don't blame them. It's the same thing with people be bitching and moaning about Infinity War. Infinity War, like, this is the game we want to make. You know what I'm saying? This is the game we want to make. If you deal with just the regular consumer, you get the same shit every year. And you know what you're gonna get if you make the same shit every year? Motherfuckers gonna start complaining that you making the same shit every year. Well, shit, that's what the fuck you asking for. We got two or three different studios making 2 or 3 different cards, and every time one of the different studios does something different that they want to do in their game that's different from the other ones, motherfuckers start complaining because they shit ain't the same as the last one. Customers ain't always right. That's why I kind of like Infinity War. They make their games the way they want to fucking make their games. Simply put. You know what I'm saying? Simply put. If you don't like, you know what? I don't remember. I don't know. I think I remember somebody on that side was like, you don't have to play it. I'm thinking I remember that. I'm not 100% sure, but I do remember somebody officially in Call of Duty actually said that. I don't remember exactly which one, but somebody was like, you don't have to play it. You don't like it, you don't have to play it. And that's it. That's how I'm gonna treat this. I don't have to play it. Now I might. If these games end up on Game Pass, I just might. Because at that point, you know, I'm not for to drop another $80 into this shit, knowing I don't like this game. I'm not for to do that. Because I'm still trying to wonder why my game look like shit. I was like, why my game look like shit? Is it my Xbox? Is it the fact that I got an old Xbox? Why all my Call of Duties, like literally every Call of Duty I play, I gotta go and think. I think maybe the last 4 Call of Duties, you know, the modern ones, the ones that take up your whole fucking goddamn hard drive, they all look like shit. I sit in front of my TV all day. I play on a 55-inch TV or whatever the fuck that is. And I watch YouTube, movies. Everything is nice, clear, crystal clear. Even with my legally blind ass, I can see how shit's supposed to look. Every time I have a Call of Duty game in there, it looks like I'm walking around inside a house that's on fire. It ain't nothing but just smoke and mist and fog and haze every goddamn. I'm like, why does Call of Duty look like this? Why? Why does it look like, why? Yeah, and then with this shit right here, I ain't never had problems. Well, I ain't gonna say that. But I ain't never had these kind of problems where I can't tell my goddamn teammates apart. I just hadn't. Never have. But I said I wouldn't say never, because I know I have. But I usually find a way to compensate for that. Like I was gonna say Fallout, Black Ops 4. You know, Black Ops 4, that motherfucker. They had that little, I don't know if it was a skill or perk or whatever the fuck it was, that would highlight your teammates. Your teammates were always highlighted. So if I'm playing and my teammates you could highlight them, you could see them through walls and shit like that. You always know where your teammates at. You can always see your teammates. So if you see somebody that ain't lit up, you shoot their ass. This fucking Modern Warfare 3 shit, you spend all your time shooting teammates and getting shot when you don't. You know what I'm saying? You walk around the corner, oh, boom. Hold your fire. Ah! I'm like, shit, what fuck? And then they just had the fucking update. I'm watching the YouTube Keeping Up with the Game. Yeah, they finally listened. They changed the name tags, blah, blah, blah. I'm not seeing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I am not seeing this shit. We don't have cold-blooded on this goddamn game. They take the name off of your shit, because I damn sure was running that back in the day. But why the fuck? I'm saying, okay, I saw the goddamn shit. I got a big, it ain't like I'm sitting there at a monitor doing this shit right here. I got a big ass fucking TV, which usually ain't ideal for playing games like this, but I should be able to see a name tag. And I'm like, people were saying, you know, that name tag, the name tag don't always pop right up, which I know that for a fact, because I got killed a whole bunch of days by motherfuckers with no name tag. You know what I'm saying? No name tag at all. I'm like, well, why the fuck is... And it's in the name, they say they you know, you get the color, and then they raise the size of the shit a little bit. It just... I don't know what it was before, because, you know, I'm like the open beta people. I didn't have no early access. So I don't know what it was like at first. But if it's worse than if it's worse than the fix, if what I'm playing on is the fix, then shit, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. Because you see somebody, bam, you shoot. As soon as you shoot at a teammate, an enemy starts shooting at you. You know, I'm just like, I don't know, man. They're gonna have to get that squad perk where your teammates are always lit up, highlighted or something like that. I can't see no way to fix that. I really can't. Because at this point I can't upgrade anything. As a matter of fact, I play with a shotgun, so you don't get all those fancy sights like they have on the fucking assault rifles and shit like that. Where I would have a sight to where, you know, I always had a sight that would actually aid in me target acquisition and shit like that. I've always had that all the way back to Black Ops 2 that I remember. I don't know if they had this shit in Modern Warfare 3, but I know in Black Ops I had the target finder. You know what I'm saying? I had the target finder. My vision wasn't even bad back then. And every kind of version of a target finder that they had in a game, I had on my gun, especially after my vision started going bad, because that's how I play. You know what I'm saying? That's how the fuck I play. I can't, you know, you looking right. I don't know what kind of eyes everybody else got. Even on here, I'm watching live streams. I'm looking at people play. They just run. I'm looking at their screen and I don't even see what the fuck they shooting at. You know what I'm saying? They aiming and blah, but I'm like, I don't even see what the fuck they're shooting at. And I don't like my screen jerking around and shit like that. That shit makes me nauseous. So I can't, you know, you won't see me playing like that. My screen moves like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I play with a shotgun, so I'm always hip firing. And in this game, it don't seem to matter all that much. The shotgun is a melee weapon. Tell you that shit right now. The shotgun is a melee weapon. I done had the two, well, you know, the two tap is acceptable. You know what I'm saying? The two tap is acceptable. But that three shit, you had to hit a motherfucker. You seen that blam, blam, blam. I'm like, goddamn. And that motherfucker run off, and I'm just like, see, man, this is dookie. You know, and you can call me whatever kind of player you want, but, you know, I don't know what that scatter mine does. I really don't. You know, I don't know what the scatter mine does, but I know it don't do what I want to do. Just like in Vanguard. Vanguard, they didn't give you no ground equipment where you can just watch your back like that. The high end fucking Call of Duty players bitch and moan about that. They don't like claymores and bouncing betties and shit like that. They want to run around with dead silence and all kind of shit like that. You know, they want to just run around with impunity. I don't know if that's the right word. You know, they don't want to have to worry about nothing. They want to be just run around the map, shoot people in the back without being heard, and all that shit. They don't want to have to worry about nothing. And I did hear this from one of the developers that they didn't want people to be able to do that. I don't remember which developer it was, because this was maybe a few years ago when I heard this. It's like we don't want people just to be able to run around with impunity and not worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's not fair. You know, it's not fair. You can't run around. He said without consequence. I think that's what he said. Be able to just run around and blah 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 without consequence. And that's what the majority of the people want. They want to just, well, shit. Everybody don't play like that. Now I could take like with the shit they got now. They got the scatter mine. You can't depend on lethal equipment the way you did like in Vanguard. It's the same shit. They didn't give you that. You can make it, but I think they've got it now to where you can't even make it, and not unless they start some shit like they did in Vanguard, to where they importing new pieces of equipment on updates and shit like that, which would be cool. You know what I'm saying? If they don't give me no fucking Molotov and then give us another piece of equipment that basically does the same fucking thing. It's just don't. That's stupid. You know, it's just fucking dumb. Right around that time is when I stopped playing that stupid ass game, Vanguard. But I am tired of Call of Duty, and I just started playing today. Like literally today. It is the 14th. This is the first day of the fucking shit. I'm tired of the shit already. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of it. I want to play Call of Duty, but I don't want my whole goddamn hard drive sucked up by one goddamn game. I don't. I like Call of Duty. I don't like it that much. I do play other goddamn games. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, well, ESO is a pretty big pretty big game. I play Gems of War, which ain't, it's a mobile game on the Xbox basically, so that don't take up no space. But I want to play some other shit. I don't even have room for it. I got to delete 4 games just to install one. I got Starfield, but I play that on the cloud because that's another one of big stupid ass games. But I didn't pay for that, which is quite lucky I didn't, because first of all, it's not compatible with my Xbox. I got an old Xbox, so you can't even play it on there unless you play it on the you stream it on the cloud gaming, which like you can play it on stream, but you can't play it on the Xbox. What? You know what I'm saying? Like what? But lucky thing about that, I played it a few times, and it played like a regular fucking game. It ain't like it was when it first came out. It was all choppy and shit. It ain't like that no more. So I did that, and you know what? I don't like it. Everybody was Starfield crazy for a while. Even me, I almost bought another Xbox just so I can, I said, well, maybe I need to upgrade my Xbox anyway. Blah 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 blah. I even ordered one, and I ended up canceling it. Look, I canceled it right before they shipped it out. That would have been like $500 or something like that. I saved myself, like literally. And I played the game. I didn't even like it. I would have spent all that money to get a game that I didn't fucking like. I would have been so upset. Same thing if I would have put some more money into Call of Duty this year. And I heard the news that that deal went through between Activision Microsoft, and I was just like, well, shit. You already know those games gonna end up on Game Pass, and I done spent enough money on Game Pass the last couple years to be able to do whatever the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? I've had Game Pass for a long ass time, and I rarely ever use Game Pass. Did y'all hear that? It's gunshots. But yeah, and I rarely even use Game Pass. But if Game Pass come along with the Call of Duty games, I will play the shits because I'd already had paid for them. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different now. Will I, depending on if I got friends online that's gonna play the shit, you know, on a routine basis, then maybe I would. But I would probably only play with them. But I have to. But with this, the latest one, this one right here, I would. Oh man, it's a team game. Just put it like that. I wouldn't want to sit there and play this shit by myself. I would have to, you know, y'all getting on. Okay, well, I'll be y'all. Let me log on, and you know, when you got the group, y'all, you know, you sit there, y'all got what y'all do. Y'all go out there and y'all talking, and y'all can put your strengths together and all that other kind of shit to make sure that y'all doing with, you know, that kind of shit. That changes the dynamic of the game. You playing by yourself and you playing small shit. Like even with this Modern Warfare 3, it's just like I'm not gonna know what I can do unless I get the game. But the projection is I'm not gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like fucking Cold War. For some reason Cold War wasn't bad, but I didn't care for it. I didn't. I didn't care for it. It's like, and they had my ground equipment. It was a fucking, what they call that? It was a field upgrade or whatever you want to call it. It wasn't a piece of equipment, but I mean it was there, and that motherfucker lasts through death. So you put your piece of equipment down. And you die, that equipment stay there. So I'm like, I can find a way to work around that. This shit they got now, I don't see it. Like in World War II, not World War II. World War II had the mine that actually killed people. Vanguard, nope. They gave you the S mine. You think about the S mine, okay, boom. Put that shit down. It look just like the mine from World War II. It's a stun mine. It don't kill people. What the fuck? Because you know, essentially, people just run through that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you using that, even if you using that to watch your back or flank or some shit like that, which is the only thing it's fucking good for. If you off doing whatever you're doing, boom, you either go off or you get a notification that somebody destroyed it. Shit, by the time you turn, you gone. Yeah, you out of there. Now what they overlooked, which I think they kind of fixed for this game, because they don't have nothing. You have to, like for real, you have to, whatever that scatter mine is, I'm gonna have to read the description for it. But I think it's a mine you put down. It say over a large area, so I don't know if it's mini mines or whatever the fuck. It's tactical equipment, so don't look for it to do no lethal damage. It ain't nothing but something to watch your flank or your back. That's just it. And in Vanguard, you had the S mine. That's basically the same goddamn thing. It's a mine. They run by it, boom, it stun them for a second or so, and then they keep going about their goddamn business. But if you put the C4, you put the mine down, and you put C4, you stick C4 somewhere within that blast radius, that will kill them, because that mine would set off the C4 in Vanguard. And that was all I had in Vanguard, so that's what the fuck I used. Every time I get to one of my spots I knew where I was gonna be, I throw down that fucking mine, stick a piece of C4 somewhere, you know, inconspicuous within the blast radius of that fucking mine, and laugh like hell when it goes off, because it is funny to me when people it's funny to me when people run over mines and shit like that, because you know they mad as hell. Not me. I run over mines and shit all the goddamn time, and I'm like, well, shit. I can't get mad. But the shit they got, that fucking breacher drone or whatever the fuck that is, it's fucking dumb. You know what I'm saying? I could get the use for it. I've found a use for it. You know, just in the little sample time I have, but it's very limited. You know what I'm saying? It's very limited, and it's to the point to where it's like, okay, with you got to have line of sight on people because you put it out and it just goes straight ahead. If anybody just happens to be within whatever radius of it, it'll blow up. But I'm like, man, just give us a fucking mine. You know what I'm saying? Just give us a mine. Because I don't really know what. Now I think I've gotten a couple multi kills on it. Because if you know somebody's sitting around somewhere, you know they sitting around a corner, you know they about to come, or you coming around the corner and you know this motherfucker's over there because they in a gunfight. You got to pull it out first, because if you try to pull that shit out during a gunfight, it ain't gonna do shit. You got to pull it out first, get around there, and then let it go. You know, but you have to aim it, or else it's just gonna run straight into a fucking wall. You know. So that I'm not impressed with that. It's like that stupid ass drone mine they had in fucking Advanced Warfare. As a matter of fact, just for the record, fuck Advanced Warfare. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Advanced Warfare. Let me see. We had Advanced Warfare. That was Sledgehammer's first game. I didn't like that. The only reason I played that game as much as I did is because at that time, the team was intact. You know what I'm saying? I don't think my vision was bad back then either. The team was intact. So it was literally 5 or 6 people, you know what I'm saying, in our party when we went to play Call of Duty. We had 5 hours or however many, well, it was a whole bunch of people in our party, but as far as in the game, you know, because everybody couldn't get in the fucking same little group because there was so many people in the party. You know, you got a game, you got people grouping together like that on a daily basis, then you could play a shitty card. You just can't. Then we had Blue, Sledgehammer, Advanced Warfare. I think their next one was World War II, if I'm not mistaken. And then Vanguard. And then it was supposed to be fucking World War II. But not World War II. It was supposed to have been, you got World War II, Vanguard. They were supposed to have did Cold War along with Raven, but for some reason, Sledgehammer and Raven couldn't get along, so Activision busted that shit up and just gave it to fucking Treyarch. I'm like, at that point, why even give them a game to do? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. I don't like Sledgehammer games, except for the first one they did, which they inherited from Infinity Ward, the old Infinity Ward, which was Modern Warfare 3, which was my first full Call of Duty, which I can say that I enjoyed, but I didn't know no better. You know what I'm saying? But knowing what's in the game the way it is, I'm like, I would take that. You know what I'm saying? You give me Modern Warfare 3 now, not this shitty ass Modern Warfare 3, because that's misleading. Because when I heard that, I was like, ooh, Modern Warfare 3. So they're gonna have a Modern Warfare with some Modern Warfare 3 nostalgia thrown in, which they've done before. I think I've only seen Dome for Modern Warfare. Was Modern Warfare 3 Dome? I don't even know. You know, I don't even know now that I'm thinking about it. That was a long time ago. But anyway, Modern Warfare 3 nostalgia thrown in. You know what? Even if the game the way it was now was like that, you know what I'm saying? You knew you was going to get some old Modern Warfare 3 maps in it. I would probably change my mind a little bit, which still could happen. You know what I'm saying? It still could fucking happen. Where they'd be like, okay, this is such and such. This is such and such. And I'm like, hey, that's a Modern Warfare 3 map. You know, it ain't no Modern Warfare 3 with a bunch of fucking Modern Warfare 2 maps in it. Makes no fucking sense to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they could, at that point, they should have just named the game something else. Because that's misleading to me. It just is, man. That's disappointing. I'm like, they got all these fucking, they got these old ass maps in these games that's coming out now. As long as I've been playing these fucking games, it's still all the nostalgic maps and shit that come out is shit that I hadn't played. It's before I even start playing it. I start playing Modern Warfare 3. That means it's a bunch of Modern Warfare, well, that's COD 4, and Modern Warfare 2 maps, Black Ops, well, I played Black Ops 2. So you got those 3, maybe 4 games I haven't made it before then. I'm not exposed. Maps is old to them. You know what I'm saying? When those people come, when the OG people start playing and they run across them maps, they know what the fuck they're doing. Like this shit here, they know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know nothing about no goddamn high rise. You know, I don't. The same way I did in the past few games, but the maps were, I don't know, the maps were easier to grasp. Now it's just like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like on this game here, I can't see shit. Now, I already talked about being shooting people in the back. I'm looking at the flat. Grab C. Motherfucker, where is C? This is my first time on this map. I don't know where C is, and I'm steady looking. And I can't blame the developers for my bad vision, but I ain't never had that much of a goddamn problem finding shit. I just hadn't. Hey, kitty. Yeah, I just hadn't had that much of a problem finding stuff. I just hadn't. Not until this shit. Everything else I can figure out. And I think if, well, I still got a couple days of beta to play. And ain't like I'm just going to stop playing now. I ain't going to play as much because the shit actually literally gives me a headache. I think I'm going to go, yeah, I'm just going to go into the high rise 24/7 and play that. And I don't even know the high rise map. I just know it's the office part on one end and the office part on the other. All that shit in the middle, there's some shit in there that I probably don't want to be a part of. I'm going to stay on one end inside and do what the fuck I do. But that's going to be it. I'm going to leave it like that. Just so I can learn a map. Because I end up on Rust. I can play Rust because Rust was on a Call of Duty not too long ago I was playing. I ended up playing Rust. Rust 24/7. I don't remember which goddamn shit that was on, but man, I know that's one of the older maps from way back when. But it was just on another goddamn Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? It was just on another Call of Duty. Y'all don't have no more maps. Y'all don't have no more maps. Now, grab some maps off of Ghost, man. Y'all, they be sleeping on Ghost, but grab some maps off of Ghost, please. And we can just call it a fucking day. Grab some maps off of Ghost. They got some, they want to shit on Ghost, but Ghost had some good maps on there that, like, what is it, Warhawk? Warhawk, it's not a big map, but it's not a complicated map either. I don't know that would be a slaughter map. That map, oh man, you could do it though. Get something like that. What, Warhawk and the little one with the gas station on it. The little maps like that. Since they bringing back all these fucking maps and shit, yeah. Bring back something new. We got Favela. Favela was just in a goddamn Call of Duty not too long, a few Call of Duties ago. They brought that back. You know, bring a map from like you got an Infinity War map. Bring what was that map on Infinite Warfare with they got the baseball field and all that shit on it. You know, you don't want to bring back no space map, but that wasn't a space map, and that was a good fucking map. No, bring that one. You know, you gonna bring back some maps. Okay, you want to bring back some, well, bring back some new old shit. Don't keep bringing back the same old shit over and over again. You know, cycle in some new old shit every once in a while. It's a bunch of old shit. You know, go back to Ghost and bring back the baseball map. Strike zone or whatever the fuck it was. Oh man, I play that shit all goddamn day. I would. If that shit was on the game right now. If strike zone or whatever, I don't remember the name of it, but you could take out the little destruction part of it. If that shit was in the game, I'd be playing that shit right now. I wouldn't even be here shooting this goddamn video. I'd be over there strike zoning or warhawking. I would. Now, yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, it's a bunch of maps off of Ghost you can bring that would be fine. It's, you know, that one map off of Infinite Warfare would be fine. What else? It ain't like I can remember every goddamn. But as far as the older cards, you know what I'm saying? I can't go back all the way to, you know, like I said, I can only go back as far as Modern Warfare 3 and maybe COD 4. Because I did play COD 4 before I played all this shit, but Call of Duty was just like a game I just happened to pick up. I played COD 4, but it wasn't like I was like, ooh, Call of Duty. I was playing COD 4 when everybody else was still playing, was like on Black Ops. You know what I'm saying? I was like 2 cars behind. So, and that's probably what I'm going to end up doing now. I'm going to be playing COD, 1 car behind. If I have an opportunity to play the shit, I'm probably gonna download Modern Warfare 2, play that shit, because I don't really see myself enjoying Modern Warfare 3 unless I have a routine amount of people I can play with. We get even today, since I just started playing today, you get the shit in your party, you know, and it's like, okay. A lot of people play and they don't be in a party. Or they'll be in a party by themselves because they don't want to deal with the people. You know, I be playing, people be talking. You know what I'm saying? You just, folks get in there, they want to win. So they communicate. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't been in no, I haven't heard no stupid shit today. Well, I have heard some stupid shit, but not the mega stupid shit. I heard somebody was bitching already. We're in the fucking beta, man. And somebody was like, hey, fuck that. These motherfuckers don't even know how to play the game. I'm like, dude, it's the beta. Come on now. Like, for real, it's the beta. Give it a break. At least let the game come out for a while before you start bitching about the players. You so rah about wanting to win these fucking matches. Motherfuckers are just on the game trying to see what the fuck is going on, to where you bitching about people not knowing, you know, how to play the goddamn game. I know how to play the game. I'm not doing shit. Tell you that right now. I'm running around trying to learn the fucking map because I don't know the fucking map. You people don't know how to play the game. Well, no, they don't, because they own this shit for like the first time and forever, if ever before, and they trying to learn the map. Like me, I'm running around, grab C. I don't know where C at. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where C at. Usually you got to play the game for a while to be able to know where to go when the fucking shit start. Okay, boom. A is over here, C is over here, B is over there. You know, when you got to start the map and you heading to capture the goddamn flags. Can't just do that if you don't know where the fucking flag is. You take off running. You running the wrong goddamn way. Goddamn flag way the fuck over there. You know, you got to follow people. You run, you follow somebody. Oh, I'm going to follow them. They going to. You don't know where the fuck they going. You done follow somebody to the middle of nowhere. Because they just fucking around on the goddamn game. You know, that type of shit, man. Not no real shit talking or nothing like that. I did hear that. I think I might have heard a couple of things, but like I said, that was just in the parties I was. And look at it. This is some shit right here. These are brand new. I bought these specifically to play Call of Duty. Because I don't have no other game where I need these. But I did need some other headphones because my my headphones were jacked up. My headphones are always jacked up. Either one ear work, on either side, or the ears work and the mic don't work. It just. So I got to order these off. They not even. I just got them on. They're not even fucking plugged up. Just. Yeah, but I got that, and I got me a wired controller just in case I do decide to get into the Call of Duty shit. I got a wired controller to where I ain't got to worry about my batteries dying. And you just plug that bitch in, you go all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? A hard wired controller, not the one with the little plug that you take in and out. No, I mean a fucking wired controller with the little, whatever that little thing is on the end. It's permanent. Yeah, I got one of those. I hadn't even taken it out the box yet. I was like, I ain't gonna take it out the box. I'm gonna wait and see how this Call of Duty act. And right now, it's acting like shit. Can't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's frustrating to try to play this shit because I can't see shit. Call of Duty is one of them games to where, like I said, my computer right here, TV right there, I watch the shits all day. Everything look like it's supposed to look. Until I put Call of Duty on, now it's all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's all fucked up. Like I don't really want to deal with that. I think what I'm end up doing is I'm gonna put another TV right here, and just for my health, I'm gonna have another TV. I'm gonna have I got another 40-inch TV. I'm gonna sit right here on this table and hook my Xbox up to it, and that's so I can sit in this chair or the other office chair I got, sit in the chair and play the goddamn game instead of sitting on the edge of my futon over there. Yeah, I have my whole little system set up right here specifically for gaming. Because sitting on that fucking the only thing is that I would have to no, actually it's a smart TV. I don't have to. You know how you get used to doing shit? You know, I got everything is on my Xbox. So that's how you operate. Everything is on your Xbox. I can do the same thing on my TV. Matter of fact, I think I'm logged into everything that I do on my Xbox on my TV other than video games. The smart TV got all the same apps and all that other shit on it. It's hooked up to the internet. And that's what I'm end up doing. You know, that's what just for the hell of it, that's what I'm end up doing. Use the goddamn smart. I got a smart TV and I don't fucking use it. I got two smart TVs that I don't fucking use. You know, I got high speed internet and I need to fucking use it. So, but yeah, that's it. That's my state on Call of Duty at the moment. Is that I'm still figuring shit out. I will know for certain at the end of this beta how much I'm gonna end up playing before the end of the beta, because it's only a couple days. Probably not much. I think I'm at level 15 or something. I don't know. I think I'm at like level 10 or something. My gun might be level 15, but I think I'm at like level 10 or some shit like that. I'm not gonna get to a level where I unlock anything. And as far as I can tell, all the shit that's unlockable for me is not something I want to use. You know, I thought I seen I had unlocked that breacher drone shit. I was like, oh, I got the breacher drone. Let me see what this is like. And I'm like, I said, I wouldn't be. I'm better off with just the fucking the frag grenade. Ain't nothing. I ain't gonna get nothing good until the Semtex or the barometric the one that burns shit. And that's way at the fucking end. I'm not gonna have that shit by the in a fucking couple days. Not unless I just decide I want to sit here and no life this shit, which I am not gonna do. You know, I don't have much of a life, but I'm not for to sit here and just this shit all day. I don't get enough experience in the map. I don't get like 20, 30, 40 kills in a match. I don't. I'm not that active. I'm not that kind of player. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that kind of player. I'm not even gonna even act like it. So we gonna figure that out. And I was thinking right before all of this started to come along is that, you know, I just might be done with Call of Duty altogether. And that was the thought last year. But I could play some Call of Duty if I'm not paying for it. You know what I'm saying? I can play some Call of Duty if I ain't paying for it. I don't want to be like it was when Vanguard came out and I sat here and bought the goddamn game and a month later I wasn't playing it no more. You know, like literally, it wasn't no, I played the game, got tired of it, and then, you know, then I came back and played it some more, and then, nah, motherfucker, once I put Vanguard up, Vanguard was up. And I stopped playing Vanguard since, like, before Krampus was still running around when I stopped playing fucking Vanguard. So, and I didn't go back to it. Not a little bit. I uninstalled that shit and I was done. And when what's his name started coming around, I saw that stupid ass way they had of leveling up the guns and your attachments and shit. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. And I didn't play. You know what I'm saying? So my trigger is getting shorter every year with Call of Duty. Now it's like, okay, I play the beta. They don't have my equipment. They don't have. It's like all the shit that these upper level players want. They want their fucking dead silence and all this other shit. If they were like, no dead silence in this game. Now, if I was one of them people, I'd be like, nope. I'm not. Well, I won't be playing this one. Well, a lot of people I'm talking about gonna play. They can bitch and moan all they want. Most of them gonna play the game. I only know maybe one or two of those people that actually get paid to play Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube and shit like that, that actually stop. They didn't play, you know what I'm saying? They what I know Nero did. Nero played other shit. And then I think Thunder, I don't think Thunder on my shit no more. He one of the people I took off. He kind of, I get tired of his stick. I just, you know, if I heard it now, it'd be all right. But if you listen to this shit every day, I'm like, dude, you need some new jokes. It's just, he really did. He needs some new jokes. But you got that. I know he played the same Call of Duty for like 2 years, I think. So if it's some shit that he ain't, you know, it's some of them that, you know, they will. I think Nero said that he didn't fuck with YouTube for a little while. He went and actually got a fucking job before the scene started to change, and then he came back. So yeah, some of them, you know, a lot of them keep talking shit. You talking shit? You gonna play the game? You know what I'm saying? You got all these goddamn subscribers and all this other shit coming. I know you got at least a little bit of money coming in, nigga. You ain't for to just not do it. You know what I'm saying? You just not for to just not do it. You gonna complain and bitch and moan, but you gonna do it. So yeah. Me, I ain't got no stake in this shit. I don't make videos, and if I did, wouldn't nobody want to watch that shit? Who the fuck want to go watch somebody run around the map, not knowing where the fuck they going, and just sitting down in a corner somewhere? Which I don't much do. I'm a camper, but I don't literal corner camping. That's boring even for me. I'll sit there if I know something about to happen. But as far as, you know, it's just, I have to be somewhat active. Shit. That's why I call myself a spot player. I found a spot. That spot is pretty goddamn big. I found a spot on high rise that I can deal with, but I can't. I mean, it's hard to deal with when you ain't got no equipment though. It sucks. You ain't got no equipment. You ain't got nothing to write. You ain't got nothing to watch your back, and everybody got dead silence now. So the only thing you hear is doop, doop. You hear the last two steps. Somebody run up on you, hear them last two steps, doop, doop, bop, 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 bop. And you don't even have time to fucking react to that, depending on the connection. Because I did catch somebody, ran up on top, doop, doop, and I turned around, blop. I know they was probably pissed off. You should have shot me from back there. You got a fucking actual gun, motherfucker. I got a shotgun. He probably didn't know that from the start. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know that from the start. He thought he was just gonna come up and do some weird shit. But it's a reason I play with a shotgun. I can't snipe, and I believe in killing people fast. So I just anyway. I'm for to sit down. I'll probably give you something to drink, and then contemplate what I'm gonna do with the rest of this goddamn beta. Hopefully it turned out pretty okay, but I still probably won't buy it. I'm gonna wait and see what the news is about when Call of Duty games might come out on the Game Pass, because quite frankly, I will not buy this game unless somebody I know saying that they playing it. If somebody I know saying that they're gonna be playing it like regularly, I just might. You know, $70 ain't gonna hurt me. But as far as just something for me to do, I got ESO for that.